Currently, I spend all my time here at Madonna, or at home, so I really don't have a favorite place. I tried to think of places I liked to be back when I had more free time. My first thought would be Grand Rapids, where I went to college, but it's too far away. But just north of us here in Livonia is a little town I grew up in, Keego Harbor. A place I didn't care too much for at the time, but lately, I've been missing it. On the way to Keego Harbor, you pass by my old high school, West Bloomfield High School, or WBHS. An original name, I know. I wouldn't bother bringing us here if it wasn't for one thing, my old high school radio station, WBLD. WBLD is about to have its 40th anniversary, and the 4 years I had to be a part of it are some of the most important in my life. In this room, I learned more about who I am and what I wanted to be than anywhere else in this school. Sadly, the station has faded away from the school's culture. There are no students currently doing shows. A short trip down Orchard Lake Road brings you to my hometown, Keego Harbor. Some interesting facts about Keego. Back in the 1920s, it was a summer getaway for the Detroit Mafia, the Purple Gang. Keego is a small city, being only a mile long by a mile wide, and has only one major intersection, that being the corner of Orchard Lake and Cass Lake Roads. If you make a left onto Cass Lake Road, you come to my grade school, Roosevelt Elementary. I started at Roosevelt at the end of 4th grade, when they had just finished their brand new playground. But much like the city it's in, 15 years have not treated this playground too kindly. The paint is worn, and the tires have begun to sag. Back when I lived here, Keego Harbor was thriving with independently owned businesses. But this is no longer the case. The coffee shop that opened just before I left has already closed down. The video store is no longer here as well. The hardware store, known for its friendly customer service, has been wiped out. And the local burger joint, which I guarantee you made the best slider in Oakland County, is no more. One thing that still is here is my old home. Here it is. Now I know it doesn't look like much, and I didn't think much of it at the time. But when I look back, I realize a few things. That my bedroom there was bigger than the living room in my current apartment. That I never had to worry about a rent check, or an electric bill, or if there was food in the fridge, or gas in the car. And on top of that, we had the lake right down the street. So it really wasn't that bad. Getting the chance to come back here helped me understand a few things. That it wasn't so much the location that I missed, but the memories made there. That I was longing for a connection to the feeling that started me on the path I'm on today. But now I know that those feelings can be made anywhere. And of course,